Hi, welcome to Victoria's Body Shop. I'm Victoria Johnson, your founder of Skin Tight Naturals and your host today. Thanks for stopping in. I have so many fun things to share with you, and I hope you remember that today I'm going to give away a prize because we've had so many requests for samples. Unfortunately, a company our size doesn't really have samples because it's too much plastic to throw away. It's too much waste. It doesn't do enough. So I wanted to offer those of you watching an opportunity to answer a question. I'm going to give you the answer, but you have to be listening so you can get it, so you can try to win the prize today. And I'm going to give away one of our products today. I'm going to give away a firming face, neck, and chin cream. And the reason why I'm giving it away is because it is so popular. We've only got a few left. I was even hesitant to talk about it today because we have so few left. But anyway, I wanted to offer that to you today. And I wanted to thank everyone for following. And if you're not following yet, please follow Victoria's Body Shop because there's so many great things I'm going to be sharing with you. And there's always good tips and good lessons. And there's always good information. And it's always fun. That's what I want for you. I want you to have fun because life is so short that before you know it, it's over, right? So we want to have as much fun, look as great as we can, and do as many things as we would like to do, and really work on fulfilling our dreams. Because that's what I was able to do. I was able to fulfill my dream of being able to travel around the world, work with great companies, and do photo shoots. And can you imagine? The last time I kept count, I had done 20,000 photo shoots. Now that's how many times I had to put on makeup, find the right outfit, have a script, set in front of a camera, do some sort of either exercise routine, dance choreography, professional speaking, commercials. So I've done so many things that I feel like I have like 5 lifetimes I've been so blessed. But what's interesting about my destiny is the thing that was the most difficult for me became my dream. And what I want to tell you about is these are my genes. I used to be size 16. And when I was overweight, I needed to lose weight because I was becoming borderline diabetic and I was hypoglycemic. I had severe anxiety. I had suicidal episodes and I needed to get healthy. So in order to get healthy, I had to get on the right diet, maybe remove some people from my life that wasn't necessarily healthy. I had to do a lot of changing. And in that process of wanting to lose weight, I saw people that had lost weight, but they had all this extra skin. So that's why I really started to focus on skin. I thought I was focusing on losing weight. And what happened was I focused on finding elements that makes your skin tight, keeps it tight, hydrates it. And to the point where by the time I had lost weight, I looked 10 years younger because my skin had improved that much. And I want to share with you the elements that makes your skin able to rejuvenate, regenerate, and to actually reverse the aging process, and you have a more youthful, vibrant, vital look. And it takes time, energy, effort, but really it takes the perfect ingredients. And as I was traveling and doing photo shoots, I would always have to have a facial artist that did the makeup, but I also had to have a person to take care of my skin. And through that process, I met with some of the best dermatologists, the best doctors. I met with some of the greatest estheticians to find out what works, what didn't work, what was superficial, what was just on the surface, how much did I need, how much was I able to put on my skin to make my skin change. And what I also learned was everyone sitting in that room at that photo shoot that was in the photo shoot had different skin, but there were certain things that were universal. And that's what I have learned over my experience of being in the chair and being in front of the camera, being in the studio, and then being in the doctor's office because I would break out. Sometimes I had so much acne from the studio makeup that my skin looked like there's bubbles on it. And you look at it now and it's actually, I have no acne. I was able to get rid of the dark spots. I was getting dark spots because we take pictures in the sun and I was starting to get sun damage. And I needed to find a way to get rid of sun damage. So today I want to share with you some of the ingredients that helps make your skin tight, makes it soft, supple, reverses aging. We even have one element that works at a DNA level to change your body's ability to reverse the aging, renew the cells, and to give you better skin. And the reason I started to making a skincare company is when I was doing my professional photography career, it's difficult to get people to understand something. Your health affects your skin. Your skin is the largest organ on your body. Your skin is showing you what's going on inside. So if you want to have great skin, you want to have great health. Because not only will you have a longer life, you'll have less disease, less heart disease, you'll have less of the things that people get as they age. You can eliminate it because you took care of your health. And by taking care of your health, you have beautiful skin. Don't you want beautiful skin? It's under your makeup. You don't want to have to cover your skin with a lot of makeup like I had to do because I was getting premature aging. I was just starting to get these deep fold wrinkles on the outside of my eyes. They call them crow's feet. I thought, I'm too young for this, but I was dehydrating my skin with all these alcohol products, thinking I'm getting rid of acne, and all I was doing was drying out the outer layer of my skin. And then I found that once I did that, then I started to get pigmentation. All these things started to happen. It's like, wait, I'm just trying to look good in front of the camera so I can share fitness and passion and dance and movement and my goals and teaching people how to reach their goals. Because that's what I do. I'm a professional trainer. I work with entertainers, athletes, moms, dads, aspiring athletes that are trying to make a career out of athletics. So because of all my experience and background and professional training, I'm taking that, turned it into a career, and now I'm turning the next page, which is offering skin tight natural products in the skincare industry. I had such a hard time losing fat. If I would have known that there were certain elements I could put on my skin to help the fatty acids break down, and then I just drink water, go for a walk, flush it out, I'm actually losing weight without starving. Did you know you could do that? Yes, there's things you can put on your skin to break down fatty acids so that they are able to be released from the cells, go through your digestive system, and then flushed out. Now, if nobody ever told you that, you wouldn't know. Well, no one had taught me that until I met this scientist who was working with Olympic athletes. So he invited me in, he let me watch, he let me see, he taught me about every element he used. He said, we don't want our athletes to be weak, but they carry fat in certain areas that inhibits their abilities and their performance. So he taught me, here's what you do, here's what you take, here's how you put it on, here's how you exercise. And the next thing you know, they're down 2 to 3 inches in their waist, but they didn't lose performance, they didn't starve, they didn't have to be on some crazy whack diet. They just knew because of the professional training and the professional advice, they were able to get their body where they needed it to be to perform at an Olympic level. That was one of the most exciting times of my life. Working with Olympic athletes, there's nothing like it. But also, there's nothing like the information they get. Wouldn't you love to have a secret ingredient you could put on your body? Exercise a little bit. You don't have to kill yourself, but go for a walk, do some stairs, do your bike at home, do your treadmill at home, maybe go to the gym and do a round of weights, maybe play some tennis, right? Do some golf. The key is moving with this element on your body so that the fatty acids will break down. You drink water and it flushes it out. You know what it's called? It's called L-carnitine. But you have to have a certain kind of L-carnitine. And that L-carnitine we put in our Slim & Tone for breaking down fat. And the reason I'm showing you this first is because if you have a double chin or you've got fatty jowls and you want to put on makeup and you want to blend it all together, but you have lumps and bumps and you have uneven areas and uneven surfaces on your body, then you can use Slim & Tone, which has the L-carnitine in it. You can rub it on, leave it on all day. You can rub it on before you work out. You can rub it on and leave it on under your makeup, especially if you have the area here. Or maybe you have a little extra fat around the sides of your bra strap. You just put it on, do whatever you're going to do. You rub it all the way in. And let me show you, it's a glaze. So you have to rub it all the way in because it has collagen, has green tea. It has so many elements that are natural and they're good for your skin. They're good for your body. They're good for your digestion. They help you drop the stored fat, which is the lipids. You want to see some fat? Just so you understand, because I'm a teacher. I have to teach. I can't just get up here and slather on cream, and that's just not me. I'm a teacher. And even to the point where I teach other instructors, I teach other trainers how to train themselves and their bodies for whatever their performance is. So this is fat. Fat is gooey. It's thick. There's very few pores in it, right? So there's acids in here that release and get into your bloodstream. And that's what can cause things in your heart, things in your arteries to clog, is the fatty acids, the extra lipids. Well, those lipids are dangerous if you don't get them out of the extra stored body fat. And it's really important because people say, well, you need body fat. You do need body fat. You need about 10% if you're a woman. But if your body fat, if you've ever had it tested, is 34%, you are carrying too much extra body fat. And that extra body fat is a part of what creates all the stress in your body. It creates the stress. And then you have stress hormones like cortisol. And cortisol actually builds fat. So you're actually trying to lose weight, but you're stressing out, building more hormones, which is cortisol. And if you're not using the cortisol, then you store it as lipids inside the fat cell. So we made Slim and Tone so that it penetrates the fat cell and it goes inside. Let me show it to you. Put it on your skin, put it on your chin, put it on your jowls, put it on wherever you have extra fat, hips, abs, butt, legs, and then it penetrates the fat cell. It releases the lipids, and the lipids can be flushed out when you drink what? Water. Now here's the question to the answer, and the answer to the question. I drink 64 ounces of water a day. 64 ounces. Why? Because I train every day. I live in a humid environment. My skin gets dry, even though it's humid outside. It gets dry because it's not hydrated from the inside out. You hydrate from the inside out. And then I use lemon water. And the reason I use lemon water is because lemon is a good detoxing agent for your body. It has antioxidants for your skin. And if you have any kind of like breakout, you want to drink lemon water to cleanse and detoxify the liver, because that's where your body gets a lot of its toxins. So you want to cleanse the liver, you want to detox the skin, you want to detox your body. It also, water helps to generate metabolic processes. You know what that means? Your metabolism goes up. Yeah, you imagine just drinking water can help you burn more calories because your metabolic rate it goes higher, and your metabolic system is clean, and your liver's getting cleaned of the gook. Your liver's where you store and burn fat. That's your factory. That's your fat factory. You want to keep that cleansed. And the liver is also where you get toxins. Those toxins can also end up in your skin, which can make your makeup, you look all blotchy because your skin's not clean. Your skin's not pure. Your skin is not healthy. You want healthy skin so your makeup's beautiful underneath. That's the whole message today, is getting that skin to the point where it's toned, it's tight, it's firm, and it's healthy. And you have this vibrant glow. So see what we've covered so far? So far we've covered you need L-carnitine to break down the fat. You want to have water to stimulate the metabolic system and to cleanse the cells. You have vitamin C in your water, which is awesome for your skin, right? Everybody uses vitamin C for their skin. So you want to use it for your body too. And now, one of the things I want to help you with today is understanding that your skin has collagen, elastin. It's what makes it tight, right? And as we age, or as our diet is poor, we don't exercise, we have stress, we have anxiety, the collagen breaks down. And you want to replenish that collagen. And if you can't replenish it, then you want to give your body the core elements it needs to create the collagen. And that's a part of what our firming face and lotion is about. We made it so that it's made with, if you have extra wrinkles, first of all, and you want to put on makeup, and you find yourself squinting and you got these lines here, you have lines around your mouth. Well, this particular element that is in here, acetohexapeptide 8, is what we use to relax the muscles. So when you go to squint, there's a signal to your brain not to flex, so it becomes relaxed. So you can relax the wrinkles around the eyes, outer edges, right? And around your mouth. That's what this particular product is designed for. So if you have a really deep inset wrinkles, deep wrinkles around your eyes, you want to use the Firming Face, Neck, and Chin Lotion. And the same thing happens when you find yourself talking and your bands come out. Well, you can help relax those bands. And let's say you have the double chin and you put on your Slim and Tone for the chin, and we need to relax those muscles so that those muscles can go back into a natural state. Here's what's really important too. If you have a double chin or you find yourself staring at your phone, you're using gravity to create wrinkles. Yeah, gravity is natural. So when you find yourself looking down and squinting, you're drawing all the muscles downward. One of the things we were really always paying attention to in our photo shoots and in our communication processes was keeping our head up. If you have to the point where you're starting to get that Dahlweiler's hump, you're starting to get that hump in the middle of your back, and you can be 22 and have that. It's not even about you're just getting osteoporosis and your bones are deteriorating. A part of that is lack of strength, lack of flexibility around the shoulders, and then also lack of flexibility in the chest because you've tightened those muscles so much that they're pulling you forward. Those muscles pulling you forward creates that length of the neck in the back, which makes it short in the front, as opposed to having a tall neck in the front. You have a long neck in the back and a short neck in the front. That's the opposite. You want to have a lifted chin, a tall neck, shoulders back, back muscles contracted, chest, torso lifted. That's the first way to start getting rid of wrinkles, is getting the right posture. You can put all the skin cream on and still be looking down and frowning and still have wrinkles. You've wasted your money. You can change your physique, your face, your structure. You can change your bone structure just by standing, sitting, moving, exercising correctly, because the connective tissue moves the bone. That's why you have to get a professional trainer if you're wanting to change your body, change your face, and really, honestly, look the best you can. How about looking ageless? How about nobody knows how old you are because you look so amazing and you feel so amazing, and then that comes out in everything you do. You have more confidence, you have more strength, you have more power. You're able to create more depth into your life. You're able to get more things accomplished because you have more energy. When you drop your chin, you're cutting off your oxygen supply. When you cut off your oxygen supply, you are shutting down your metabolic process. You want as much oxygen as you can taking into your body so that it oxygenates the blood. That's so that you're healthy, you're vibrant, your metabolic system's active. So that's really, truly important, is to make sure you have good posture. So I squeeze my shoulder blades backwards, right? It's like doing the cobra pose in yoga. It's one of the best poses for lengthening the torso, strengthening the back muscles, strengthening the triceps, opening up your chest. That's what you want to do, number one, to get your body into the proper alignment so that everything else you do will have a better effect. So alignment is first. And then we look at how do we relax these muscles? We talked about it. We talked about acetylhexapeptide 8, and that's one of the number one ingredients in our firming face and chin. Another ingredient that we like is that I really like the sunflower oil. Sunflower oil they used to use back in the day. And the reason they used it is because it's so rich, it's so firm, it has so many good ingredients in it. It has fatty acids, it has lipids, it has vitamin A, it has vitamin D. So we try to get vitamin A through taking, by doing retinoids, which is great. But sunflower oil has a natural vitamin A. And so when you put it on, so as we massage it, this particular cream, we want to relax. So I'm going to put it on, right? So I want to relax those bands in my neck. I want to relax those rings in my neck. I want to relax all those muscles right in through my jawline. And not only does it have sunflower oil, it also has aloe vera. And aloe vera is great for conditioning the skin, tightening the skin, working through the skin and healing it. And when you look at people that have, or maybe you have, that have a lot of extra skin here, lack of oxygen, lack of activity. So we want to massage in that sunflower oil, the aloe vera. You want to, and it has arnica oil. Arnica oil is a natural homeopathic healing agent. So as we rub all these in together, wonderful things happen to your skin. It starts to plump up. It starts to feel tighter. It starts to hydrate. It starts to recuperate, and it starts to regenerate itself. It's such an amazing thing. So once I put on my chin lotion, and remember, I'm putting it around my mouth where I can get those deep incest wrinkles here and around my eyes, and I'm doing that to what? To relax those muscles, because those muscles squinting, those muscles contracting, and then contract, release, that wears out the skin to the point where little grooves are made into the skin here and here and even here. But predominantly outside the eyes, up around the eyes, eyelids, and then underneath the chin. And if you've got extra wrinkles that come into your chest, you can take it, you can put it in your chest. Absolutely. Works amazing. So if I have a double chin, I'm going to use Slim and Tone on my chin so that fatty acids, the extra fat that's there, can burn away. And then it also has collagen to tighten and firm, green tea antioxidant for healing the skin. Because what you're doing is you're wanting to repair the skin so that the new skin that comes forward is healthy, it's healed, it's vibrant, it has a different glow to it. Before you even put any of this on, though, you need to make sure that you're well cleansed and you've exfoliated. Especially here, I want you to exfoliate upward in your neck. Okay, don't pull that skin. Do not pull with gravity. Against gravity always. Even in our exercises, gravity is what creates the resistance for making the muscle firmer, but that's because we added weight. So you're going to work upwards with all of the things that we do and everything that we add to our skin, upwards in the neck, outward. Now, Slim and Tone if you have a double chin, firming neck chin lotion. Now, and those of you that are already clicking through, we have a coupon for you, for those of you that want to buy today. We have a coupon for you. So make sure you get the coupon on the chat. So you can use that right away. Get the coupon, click through. It has its expiration date on it. Try it. Just try it. Just try it and see what you think. Okay, now we talked about chin, posture, shoulders, neck, right? Keeping the muscles relaxed so that the wrinkles diminish. That's really what this is about. And I know there's a lot of different elements that you can also use. So what I want to show you right now, this is my favorite thing to do every show. I love it. So I'm going to tighten up, because once you've got the muscles relaxed around the eyes, now let's make that skin go, phew. Let's tighten it like a balloon, right? Like when a balloon is full of air, it's tight. And then when the air starts to fall out of the balloon, it gets loose. When we can relax those muscles, relax the wrinkles. Now, we want to look 10 years younger, right? Yeah, we want to look 10 years younger. How do we do it? With Tighten Up. Tighten Up is our skin tightening cream. And we used it, we put it together. I'm going to use it. I said we use it. I'm going to use it. You want to use it? Yeah, you use it. I'm going to use it. I'm going to put it on my arms because this is the most visible. Now, what happens with Tighten Up is there's over 20 ingredients that nourish, shrink, regenerate, smooth the skin. There's over 20 ingredients. And the main ingredient that we use is organic shea butter. That is the softest, silkiest, smoothest shea butter I've ever used. That's why we're using it in our Skin Tight Naturals Tighten Up line. Is to tighten, soften, regenerate. And there's fatty acids. You know, that's what I talked about earlier, is that some fats are good, while shea butter fat for your skin does wonders. So I'm putting it on. And now what starts to happen is we have a EcoCert, which is a green certified clean element. It's an ingredient. We had it researched because we wanted to find something that instantly tightens the skin, that wasn't synthetic. It didn't have petroleum, didn't have wax, didn't have GMO elements in it. We wanted something that was pure, natural. And you know what we found? I have found through traveling and talking to so many other cultures, I have found there are so many rich ingredients that we don't necessarily use here in the United States. We don't necessarily even know that they even exist because we pretty much all use the same thing and kind of get in the same habit of following the same thing. Well, what I found was there are beautiful, luxury, I can't even say they're exquisite ingredients that you can find. It's just like lemon oil. Lemon oil is rare in America, yet it is so rich in fatty acids. It's so good for your skin. It's so good for your body. It's so healthy. We used it in our firming face and neck and chin. And that's why I call my line the luxury line, because we have luxury ingredients, but yet it's at an affordable price because we're a small batch company. We make everything in the United States. We do everything ourselves. We don't have a big budget. We don't have a big company. We don't have a big advertising budget, which is usually what most people have to buy. The big companies, that's why sometimes you're paying for the advertising of the brand more than the product. So we did it so that I just want to share what I used to get my skin flawless while I was losing weight. How was I able to lose 60 pounds wearing a size 16 jeans, lose 60 pounds and not have massive stretch marks? Here we go. All right, we're starting to tighten up. So as I stand here and talk to you, my skin is shrinking around the muscles. They're shrinking around the joint. Everything is shrinking on the outside, so that what happens is the muscle I have underneath is what's creating the shape. It's creating the form. If you don't work out, you don't have a form. If you can tighten up all day long on long saggy skin, and it will firm up the skin somewhat. But it's what's underneath that skin is what's going to give it the shape. If you have fat around your knees, then you want to use lemon tone around your kneecaps. So and around the inside of your knees. Get the fat out of the inside of your knees. Start walking up and down stairs. Start walking out at night, in the morning. Go for a walk. Go on the treadmill. Go to the gym. Go to a yoga class. Go to a sculpting class. Go to a Pilates class. Right? Start playing tennis. Do something to make the muscle active. And then that will shape and tone the muscle so the skin goes, it shrinks around the muscle. And that's the secret, because so many people don't understand. And I get letters, Victoria, I tried this, I tried that. And I ask them, send me a photo. And they send me a photo and I say, well, so send me your workout program. I don't have one. Well, that's exactly why your muscles are flat and your skin is flat, but it's not shaped. She goes, well, how do I make it so that I have a nice round butt or how do I have good quadriceps, good thighs? How do I get so my thighs aren't all wiggly? Ladies, gentlemen, it's the muscles. We are a fit skincare company, because to have great skin and then have a stroke, what good is that? Having wonderful skin, going and putting on all this beautiful makeup and you look amazing, but you're borderline diabetic? That is not healthy. That is not right. That is not living. I was like that. That's why I have the right to say it. I was wearing makeup. I was putting on hours of makeup. I have a makeup center that is beyond belief because of my photo shoots. But I find myself not even going in it as much anymore because I'm putting more time on my body. Because as all the things that are happening with health around the world, I want to be healthy. I want to get rid of the fatty acids that could possibly give me a stroke later in life. I want to make sure that I could walk up a flight of stairs and open my car door and get in and get out fast and carry my groceries and remodel my house. I want to do physical activity and look great and feel great and have a long, healthy life. So that's why you want to work on your body as you work on your skin. So right now, here we go. Everything is starting to tighten up. I can see it. Triceps coming out. Deltoid starting to lift. So as I use Tighten Up, and the more I put on, the tighter it gets. So if you've got a loose area, if you have a loose area that you just want to tighten up, you're just like, I am tired of this. You need to start thinking about what kind of exercise am I going to do? And I'm going to start using Tighten Up because I need to start tightening now, right? So can you use your products with absolutely, you can use any products with a roller, with any equipment. You can use it even on the cleansing. You can use your beauty cleansing equipment. If you're putting on Tighten Up, you can use there's all these little enhancers that infuse product into your skin. Absolutely. When I'm getting ready for a shoot and I have an enzyme mask that we have, and it clears all breakout, clears my skin, tightens my pores, makes me feel like I'm just a porcelain doll. I use my skin brush and I just do all over with my enzyme mask. And you're supposed to rub it on and leave it. I cleanse it and I leave it, and my skin feels like silk. It's amazing. And then if I'm starting to break out, I use it, breakout goes away because of the enzymes. I love enzymes. And that's the thing. Again, we're looking at natural fruits, natural elements. In Tighten Up, one of the natural elements is watermelon, because watermelon extract is nature's miracle. It does so many wonderful things for your skin, hydrates, cleanses, exfoliates, regenerates, rejuvenates. It's awesome. It's amazing. So we use natural elements that work with our biology. It works with nature. It works with our biochemistry. It's not making us have hormonal breakouts. It's not making us disruptive within our hormone system, because we have to really watch that. That's, I think right now, that's going to be the next breakthrough, hopefully, in our medicine, is how we can regulate our hormones better. Because so many things in our food, water, pollution, all affects our hormones. And we almost gain weight without, like, breathing sometimes. You're like, how did I gain 5 pounds? I turn around, I'm 5 pounds heavier. Or all of a sudden I wake up and I'm going, how did I get 2 more wrinkles? Where did they come from? Because everything's breaking down. So we have to put things in our body that builds it back up. We want to build up our body, build up our metabolism. We want to build up the structure of your skin. It's not just putting on cream. It's rebuilding, repairing, regenerating, restructuring. And on that note, we're going to go to my favorite peptide. Our collagen peptide is one of the fastest selling peptides we've ever had. And the reason why is because we all are obsessed, right, with collagen. We're eating it, we're drinking it, we're making shakes out of it, we're smoothieing it, we're putting it in our milk, we're drinking it with water, we're doing everything. Okay, now, that's great. You just repaired the collagen inside your body. Now let's give it a boost and let's work on the collagen outside. And then the reason I'm going to get my notes, because there's so much that happens with collagen. First of all, this particular blend that I made, that I love, show it to you. It's made with several different peptides, hyaluronic acid, superfruit extracts, because we have to have, again, nature. We want to work with nature. That's why we eat fruits and plants and vegetables, right? Because fruits, plants, and vegetables are the core of our nutritional system. Plants, awesome for us, right? Now, the extracts work directly on the cell. And that's probably the greatest thing I love about peptides is, let me show you. So when I take these peptides and I actually apply them to the skin, it's very smooth, very pure, organic, clean, no additives, no junk, no garbage. And it's still rubbing. It's not even like it's not even rubbed in yet, because it has hyaluronic acid, and I was sweating, which is awesome. So hyaluronic acid attaches to water. It's a humectant, right? Water attaches to it. And then it takes the water and it plumps the cell. So the more I rub, the more water that goes into the cell. The more hydrated, the tighter, firmer. And really, Hyaluronic acid for firming is great. Now, there's a difference between tightening and firming. Aha! Bet you didn't know that. Yeah, it goes like this. Tightening, as I spoke of earlier, shrinks the skin. And hyaluronic acid firms the skin. So you can have skin, your skin can be tight, but it's not necessarily firm. Firm is the thickness, that little bounciness, the elastin that feels like your skin's bouncing back. Hyaluronic acid helps that feel better, helps it adhere better, gives you firmer, more volume. That's hyaluronic acid, gives you more volume. So if you've got an area where it's really, really loose and you need to tighten that up, well, Tighten Up has hyaluronic acid in it. So after I can, and if I don't, maybe not have enough for you, you can try it out. And if you need more hyaluronic acid, then you want to use HydroPlump, right? Which is our hyaluronic acid complex. So now I added Tighten Up on top of the collagen, and my veins started to popping out. You know why my veins popped out? Because the skin got so tight and so firm that the veins started popping out, because the veins sit underneath the skin. So nobody has a problem when I give blood. They can see it just fine. So this area, now this used to be covered in fat. All this, I had fat everywhere. And I didn't know I even had veins until I lost the weight and started the training. So Tighten Up tightens the skin, shrinks. Shrink the skin around your waist. Shrink the skin around your delts. So if you want to go with shoulders, shrink the skin around your face, neck, right here. And when you put on Tighten Up and you put on the firming neck and chin cream, make sure after you do your roll forward that you're pulling aside. You're lifting and giving yourself a facelift. And then you just hold it, 5 seconds, let it go. Hold it, clench your teeth, 5 seconds, let it go. Hold it, let it go. You are reshaping your neck. You're reshaping your chin. All right, and you can do the same thing with your cheeks. You can put it on, lift, get some volume in here with the hyaluronic acid, let it go. It's all a system. I know, it's one of those things where you are retraining your face how to be sculpted, how to be formed. And the difference in aging and fatigue, this is really good, because I didn't know this. I thought that people were aging because they were getting wrinkles. Not necessarily. Aging is bone loss. That's when the bone structure starts to change. That's when you don't have enough calcium and all of a sudden your bones start deteriorating. So your bones start to change its shape in your face. Fatigue is like you're tired and you have extra wrinkles. If you're tired with extra wrinkles, Tighten Up and the firming face and neck chin is great. And then the collagen peptide is your nighttime program, is your nighttime product. And with this collagen, it has the fruit acids which rebuild and regenerate cells. You have extra collagen for tightening the skin and for rebuilding the collagen matrix underneath. The matrix of underneath your skin, the connective tissue, the matrix, that's what pulls your skin against the muscle so that it's able to have volume, shape, and size. So you want that for real, because that's how you get your body back to looking youthful again. Is all of a sudden you start training, you start getting more bone mass, you start increasing in calcium production in your body, your bones get thicker, denser, your structure gets stronger, your muscle sizes start to become optically shaped good, the optics look good, and then the collagen is pressed and tightened against the connective tissue. This is perfect. I mean, that's science right there. That's real. That's not put this on and everything looks great. That's I'm rebuilding my body on the outside and I'm training it on the inside, and I'm drinking my water. I'm rehydrating. I'm constantly doing everything it takes to make my body perfect. And that's what I really want for you. I want you to have the best body that you can have for you. I'm not asking you to look like a bikini model, a bodybuilder, or a professional athlete. I'm saying a better version of you, a healthier version of you. We're a fit skincare company. We make everything ourselves. We believe in natural and pure and clean. We're cruelty free. We use recyclable containers. We're earth conscious, and we're also people conscious. We love helping you. We didn't have so many answers ourselves that we went out and found it. Just like we found the natural ingredient that shrinks your skin, that's only used in certain parts of the world that no one's ever even visited mostly. They don't even have tourists. So as I use my Tighten Up, I'm going to put more on now because everything's tighter now. So once it's tight, it starts to become even tighter. Tighter under your neck, chin, décolleté, shoulders. And remember, when you put on your Tighten Up, you lift. You take it to the outer edges. You lift your chin. You control your posture. Strong, tall posture. Being a dancer, it's just natural to me now. It wasn't before. Even when I danced as a young girl, I was the heaviest one in the class. The teacher kept saying, stick your butt in. And I was going, it is in. So it's been a part of my life trying to find the right way for me. And I want you to find the right way for you. That's why you have to experiment with all of our products and see which one works best for you. Now, the collagen, this is great. I love this. Because one of the things that was really popular that I just clung to and I couldn't get enough of, it was snow algae. Why? Because I love products from Switzerland. I always have. I always have. They do something there with natural elements, with sheep and things like that I've never seen before in skincare. So one of the things they did is they found that snow algae. Let me just tell. It is a skin DNA Revitalizer, hydrates, oxygenates, and protects skin against further damage. It comes from a special algae. Look at that. I just want you to see it. There's so much in here that I don't even know how my formulator put it all in the same bottle. But it says the Swiss found that their snow algae has a unique ability to survive in severe temperature changes. So if your skin is damaged and you need to repair it and you want it to look good under your makeup and you want it to be smooth, you want it to be even toned, you want to have firm cheeks and firm neckline, and you want to have a firm chin. So it says this algae, snow algae, is able to revitalize your skin. They found that when applied to living cells like your skin cells, it activates the longevity gene. Did you hear that? The longevity gene, Clato, and the enzyme AMPK, which enhances DNA repair. You guys, that right there, that is it. That is phenomenal. DNA repair from the cellular level. So that means you're not stuck forever with the skin you have. You can actually change your skin with this collagen regenerating peptide complex. You can change your skin starting tomorrow. 24-hour delivery from Amazon. You can do it. You can do it right away. It says, and it enhances to the point where it clear cellular residue that creates chronic inflammation and impairs the cell is removed, and you get improved cellular reactions, which not only slow down aging, but repairs and regenerates skin. That is in this collagen complex. I mean, that alone is worth the price of the bottle. But not just that. We also have the multi-action peptides, the hyaluronic acid, the superfruit extracts. So this entire process together, you're looking at elasticity coming back, firmness, tightness, appearance, texture. Texture is important. That's how your makeup goes on smooth. If you have lumpy, uneven texture skin, your makeup doesn't go on smooth. You'll end up having to put so much foundation on trying to cover and make it smooth that it's just not natural. You want to look natural. And so the snow algae in our collagen peptide serum is the answer. And we didn't do just that though. We added the fruit extracts. We added the other peptides. We added hyaluronic acid. This is all in one formulation. How do you use it? Well, you start after you wash, cleanse, and you don't have to exfoliate every day with this. But after you wash and cleanse, and if you choose to exfoliate, that's great. Then you slowly rub and moisture, and you usually leave your skin a little bit down because it does have hyaluronic acid. So you want to rub it in, all the way in, around the eyes, around the lips, especially your lips. Work on your lips. I love natural lips. There's something about a woman's face that is like, that's who you are. If you want to change that, that's up to you. But make sure, even if you do something to your lips, make sure the texture is soft. Lines here go away around the mouth. Now that's why this is perfect. These two together are great. They're great because we both products really work on the lines in your face, and both products helps the texture around the eyes, around the mouth, around the lips, chin, neck. Yeah, you can use the collagen peptide on your neck. It's great. You can use it on your décolleté. You can use it on your hands. So wherever you have problem skin that you just need help with, and you want to change it and you want to improve it, and it actually, with the collagen peptide regen, it actually changes your skin at a cellular level to improve the DNA. That is fantastic. You'll have what you need in your bathroom to change your skin, and you just use it every single day until you see the results you want. Now, it usually takes more in the beginning to kind of, we call like front load your skin to get everything rolling and get it all going. You may end up with 4 products at once, but it all works together. And then once you get the skin you like, then it takes about half as much work. It's like losing weight. It takes so much work to lose weight, but once you get to your goal weight, it only takes half as much to maintain it. So you want to get started on that. All right? Let's see. How are we going to figure out who's winning this contest today? We got some questions. Yeah. Okay, I'm just reading through to see what's here. Be patient with me. Okay, I got some questions. So one of the questions is, when you use Tighten Up, do you use it by itself or do you use it in combination with other things? It depends on your goal. If you use Tighten Up by itself, it'll be great. But Tighten Up by itself is made for people that have just a little bit of work to do on their skin. Let's say they're starting to get a little bit loose around the butt area. Their skin's a little loose and they want to tighten it up. Or maybe you're a little loose around under the arms, maybe the triceps. Maybe you want to tighten up the triceps, right? So that's really that's for the body. And you don't have to do a lot, but you have to cleanse, exfoliate, and do something to increase circulation. Massage, using your rollers, using things that bring energy into the cell, into the area, stimulating the muscles. That's by itself. And if you want to really have like amazing results, like I've got bodybuilders and bikini competitors, I've got people that do pageants, and I've got women that just want to look good and men that just want to look even better. Those circumstances, I would say go with the HydroPlump or the collagen peptide as a pre-treatment. So that means you would wash and cleanse, exfoliate, pre-treat with the collagen peptide or the HydroPlump. So if I have one here, or a HydroPlump, you can pre-treat. Let it dry, wait about 15 minutes, and then put your Tighten Up on top. And then you go do whatever you're gonna do. But let the Tighten Up, massage it all the way in. Make this your rituals. Do some affirmations while you do it. Do something fun so that it becomes a positive experience. Because how you see things is how you be things. If you see it as positive, it'll be positive in your life. If you see it as work and it takes a ton of time, and pretty soon you're not going to want to do it. You've talked yourself out of it. Talk yourself into it. Speak yourself into it. Move yourself forward into something positive. We are just starting to open everything up and we're just starting to get back into life. That's great. Let's look great, feel great, move great. Let's keep everything going so that we can express even more energy. Energy creates energy. Emotion and motion creates emotion. So if you're tired, get up, get moving, drink your water. Get a glass of water first thing in the morning. Hydrate yourselves. 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours at night is for repairing. That's really important because if you have deep inset wrinkles and you're like, I am done with these things, then you want to use the collagen peptide at night before you go to sleep. But put it on early enough that it soaks all the way in. Then you take Tighten Up. Then you put your Tighten Up all the way around those places where you have deep inset wrinkles or folds or creepy skin. You put it on. Again, let it dry all the way before you put on your pajamas and go to bed. And just let yourself be calm. Your body repairs at night. That's what sleep is. It's regeneration, rejuvenation, repairing. There is nothing permanent you cannot change. Nothing. Because every cell turns over. Every cell in your body will be new again. So what about making the new cell better than the cell that was there before? That's why a year from now, you can have better skin. You can be in better shape. You can have better energy. There's nothing you cannot do if you'll move towards it and start taking steps. It's like a puzzle. You put one piece in, you put another piece in, another piece, and pretty soon you start seeing a landscape or you start seeing the picture come into view. You put the energy in, you get the result out. It's really important, but you have to start, you have to make it a program, you have to make it a process, and you have to do it consistently, right? That's the word, consistently. Now, if you haven't followed yet, please follow because it's important for you to stay connected with us. We want to keep bringing you fun information and fun tips. And, just learning about water can change your life today. Just learning about water. Learning that lemon in water can rehydrate, regenerate, improve your whole metabolic system, improve your digestive system, improve your skin. That's one thing, one tip just today. How about learning that fatty acids comes from fat cells? This is a fat cell. This is a whole big bunch of fat. If you're carrying extra fat, your body does not need. Do you want a fact? A fact is for every extra pound of body fat, there's an extra mile of blood vessels. Mile. You have 20 extra pounds of fat. You have 20 extra miles that your blood is being pumped through your heart. That's 20 extra miles of pressure on your heart. That's why we have to move. That's why we have to drink water. That's why we have to cleanse our body. That's why we have to get to a place where we want to be the best we can be and have the best version of ourselves come forward. Yes, okay, another question. Oh, okay, somebody came later. How much water do you drink? I drink 64 ounces of water a day because I exercise. And it's one of the things when I was training at an Olympic training camp with athletes, one of the things they had was this water truck. Now, this is hilarious. They did not have a water cooler. They had a water truck. And you could go over, take your gallon jug, take your water bottle, which very few people had because we drank too much of it, put it under this spout, and fresh distilled water would come out. And I learned that early on that some tap water has bacteria, some tap water has sediment. I don't know where you live. Where I live, I prefer to drink bottled water or at least water. I get it delivered to my home so I don't waste bottles and waste plastic. But I get it delivered because even with your skin, I use distilled water on my face. I wash it. I put it in a spray bottle. And I also have filtered water in my sink, just one sink, because where I wash my face. I don't want my skin covered in bacteria. I don't know what's in the water. I know what they tell me, but I don't know. I'm just one of those people that I'm going to be better safe than sorry, and I want to protect myself. And that's why too, when I talk about protecting yourself, well, look at Slim and Tone. Now, all day long, we're running around, we're touching people, talking to people, getting in and out of cars, getting in and out of Ubers, sitting on toilet seats. You want to detox your skin. That's what Slim and Tone does. It's a detox. And with all the things happening with our health today, you want to put on Slim and Tone once or twice a week, 3 times, 4 times, whatever you need to. Put it all over your body. Just slide it all over. And then just hang out for the day or hang out for a couple hours, whatever you feel comfortable with. Because once you put it on, it's working. If you have fat and you want to lose fat, that's different than just plain out detoxing. And you want to detox your skin, just jump in the shower it all off, put on some Tighten Up, put on some Collagen Peptide, go on, put your makeup on and go on about your day. All right? Because you want to detox. We have over 1,000 different bacteria on our skin. Not all of it's perfect. We want to get that off of our skin, cleanse our skin, because we detox our bodies. We'll go and do a tea detox, or we'll do a lemon water detox, or we'll do a cucumber vegetable water detox. Well, this is a skin detox. This is a skin detox, and you want to put that on at least once a week to detox your skin so that you're able to get those toxins out of the skin, out of the fatty acid, out of your body, so that you're able to stay healthy. Because that's our goal now. Our goal is much bigger. Yes, we want to look great in our makeup. Yes, we want to look great in our clothes. We want to look great when we're doing what we're doing. But we also want to be healthy and feel good while we're doing it. Okay, let me see what other questions that is. All right. How long does it take to see a difference? Okay. You can see a difference with Tighten Up within 10 minutes of putting it on, because it's an instant tightener. Yeah, it's an instant tightener. So you can see instant results with Tighten Up. With Slim and Tone, you'll see instant tightening results as well, because it has the same ingredient in it that Tighten Up has that brings instant tightening. Now, with losing fat, that will be up to you. If you change your diet, get rid of the salts and the sugars and the simple carbohydrates, and you start getting on a good solid program, and you're walking, you're doing cardio, because you have to do cardio. Cardio affects your heart, affects all your organs, restores your metabolic system. And yeah, you want to do some light weightlifting, or some structured weightlifting, or some CrossFit weightlifting, whatever it is you do. Yes, you want to lift weights as well, but you need cardio. I'm a cardio queen. I believe in cardio 3 to 5 times a week to keep the skin vibrant, because you need circulation to regenerate and replenish your skin. You have to have circulation to do that. Okay, and you need muscles to hold up your frame. How does the average woman get hurt after a certain age? By falling. Their bones break from lack of strength, because the bone gets so porous, the bones lost its density, and they trip and fall, and they get a hip fracture, they get an infection. That, to me, you can change that if you can exercise. So yes, some form of weight training, some form of cardio, a good healthy diet, drinking your water, getting rid of excess body fat. It's really important. And keeping a good attitude. Looking at what's good instead of what's bad. Looking at what's right instead of what's wrong. Looking at what can I do to make this better, and what can I do to make life better. It's looking at the good, releasing everything else, and doing the things you can do. Just start with one thing. Start with a collagen peptide. Start with a Tighten Up. Start with something. Start with something to help yourself improve and get better and be the best you can be. Okay, I'm going to ask a question. The question is, how many ounces of water do I drink a day? And whoever answers it correctly, leave a way to contact you, and we will get you your prize. we're going to give away that prize. We're going to get to you and let you know what you won, and so we can send it to you. We'll send it to you from our Amazon store. And I thank you for stopping by. My question was, how much water do I drink a day? Answer correctly, and I will get you that prize. I thank you for joining me today. I'm Victoria Johnson from Victoria's Body Shop, and you make it a great day.